second episode of the new Woodhaven Wired podcast. I'm your host, Richard Schmidt, better known as Mr. Bingo. And I'm joined today by the one and only Chance McGuire. And our special guest today is Lisa LeBeau, our membership director. You've heard of Everyone Loves Raymond. Well, at Woodhaven, it's Everyone Loves Lisa.
Thank you.
If you want to see her smiling face, you can catch this podcast on YouTube. We were just talking this morning on the ride over that actually between the three of us, we've got over 100 years of experience in the golf and country club business. Man, you two are old.
Right.
Wow. That's pretty impressive. We want to thank everybody that responded so positively to our new podcast, the first edition, The History of Woodhaven. We think this is going to be a great addition to our communication tools to our membership. Spring is upon us. Weather is warming. We got some beautiful weather today. It's spring break week. I'm sure that we could fill this episode with some personal spring break stories, especially from Chance, but we'll save that for another time. Today is April 1st, and this month's edition of Woodhaven Wired is going to be all about membership at Woodhaven and all the amazing social activities we have at the friendliest club in town. Chance, we're going to start with you. I know we just sent out a letter to membership announcing a lot of exciting happenings at the club for 2024, and I'd like for you to speak a little bit more about that.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. Yesterday, I'd like to also thank everybody that came out to our really successful Easter brunch and egg hunt. We had over 750 people there.
Amazing.
And it was terrific. The kids had a blast with the egg hunt, too. So, but as far as the improvements go, we set something out recently, and I could talk to you a little bit more about that. The swim pool, the deep pool specifically, is being remodeled a little bit right now. So we've just spent about a little over $250,000 on replumbing our pool, and it's going to be like brand new. We've basically only kept the shell of the pool, and we're going to add some tile to beautify it a little bit more. We are going to add some new concrete out there as well. And then we've also got a new surprise that we'll announce a little bit later at the pool. But there's also some other great stuff that, we just got a barn, a new maintenance barn for Josh Adams, our superintendent, and his team. They love it. He's got an office down there, and they got a break room, and it houses all of our equipment now. So that's going to give a little bit longer of a lifespan to our equipment, which will be a big help. And it also has room for storage, which we've been needing for a long time. But the pool is what we're focused on right now, and we're excited. My wife and Chrissy, who take care of the flowers and plant the flowers, they started about 3 weeks ago and finished up about a week ago. And that's exciting, seeing the pictures of the flowers that everybody loves when they start out so small, and it's we're going to send something out here in the next week or two of where we are with the flowers, so everybody can kind of see where they originate out at Star Farms. Give them a shout out because they're a great family that house all the flowers for us, so they can grow and mature before we bring them out Derby week.
Truly is amazing to see those flowers out there every spring and summer. It's just the detail, I think, that we have at Woodhaven that really separates us.
Right. One of the other things, too, that we're working on is the driving range. We spent $20,000 on the driving range for new equipment. We got bag stands. We got directional sticks. We're going to have twice as many stations, so more people can hit on the range at the same time. We're going to have 20 stations instead of 10, which is going to be nice. And then what I'm really excited about is we've got a new thing called IQ Range. And I know Miles is super excited about it. So are you. But all the members are going to be able to check on a QR code, or they can get the app, the IQ Range app, if they'd like. And whenever they go out to the range, no matter where they're standing, it's going to give them pinpoint yardage from where they're hitting the golf ball to each and every target. So it's going to be something that's really new and cool, and the golfers are going to love that.
And next month, we're actually going to have Miles here with us, and we're going to be everything golf in our May edition of Woodhaven Wired. So we'll get more information on that. Today begins our new membership year, and that means that Lisa is very busy giving tours and welcoming new members to the club. Lisa, tell us how the spring membership push is going and what our prospective members are saying about Woodhaven.
Well, it's going great. We're getting a lot of new members. Many members are here for the pool aspect. Many are here for the golf. You know, we have a little bit for everybody. Some people just want to come out and eat dinner, you know, because we have some of the best food in the city. And then some people want to come out for the live music, which is something we have every Friday. There's many reasons people join. They could be joining for the junior golf. You know, there's a lot of people with the middle school. We are the home course for the middle school golf, so a lot of those families are joining. Some people are joining just because all their friends are here, and we're the exciting place to be, so that's where they want to be. So we have so many events too, as another reason. About every week we have some kind of event. It could go from trivia to bingo to our Mother's Day brunch.
We just brought Bunko back. Right?
Oh, yeah. Bunko was a huge hit. We had about 100 people show up for that, and we will be bringing that back this fall. We're looking at maybe October.
Yeah, that was the first one since COVID.
Yep.
Yeah, prior to COVID, right back. Yeah. And I know a lot of people's been anticipating that to come back, so it was a huge hit. It's always a sellout crowd. So, and we also have, kids that are wanting to learn golf. So this is a great place because we have our new Wits End, which is our 18-hole putting course. They can come out and learn to putt on that. And then once they get experience at that, they can go over to our par 3. That's a 9-hole, great for your short game. And then when they get a little bit more practice in, they can head over to the 18-hole course. All of our memberships include golf on our 18-hole course. Whether you're a social or a full platinum member, they all include that. So, and they all include access to the clubhouse and all the social events, the use of the 2 large swimming pools. So we have tons to offer. So if you're interested in getting more information about a membership, give me a call. You can go to our website and learn about each of the different memberships. That's woodhavencountryclub.org. And you can give me a call, 491-7112.
Tell us a little bit about what the new members coming in for the first time they see Woodhaven. What do they get excited about?
Yeah, I need to get back to that. They're excited, especially when they see that large swimming pool. That is one of the largest pools in the state. No matter what age kids they have, 1 foot around the outside and gradually goes to 4 foot in the center. So whether you have a 1-year-old or a 10-year-old, it's perfect for your whole family. And then we've got some exciting news about the deep pool. So we'll bring that up. I know. I'll bring that up, or Chance will actually introduce that later. So we have a kids carnival. If you have smaller kids, we have a suds machine, inflatables that day. We have plenty of games. We have a color run. So that's one of our big events. Plus we have dive-ins, which is movie night at the pool where you can actually swim when it's nighttime. We have a couple adult pool parties. Don't want to leave the adults out. You know, we have a lot of singles that are members that come to Woodhaven to meet people, you know, make friends. And a lot of people join because they hear the great news about what's going on out there and they want to be a part of it.
What I really like is when you're giving someone a tour and they talk about my grandparents were members at Woodhaven. That is so cool. My parents, I want to be here. I had such a great childhood growing up out here. Tell us, though, I know we have a little bit of urgency with our social membership since this is the start of the new year.
Yes.
Tell us where we're at with that.
Yes, we have a few spots left for this upcoming season. So if you're interested in that, make sure and call our office as soon as possible. You don't want to wait too long. You don't want to be the family that comes into Woodhaven in May and expect a spot. So it probably won't be there. So give us a call. We'd love to have you as members. It's a great place.
All right. Thank you so much for that. All right. The magic number is 53. Do you know what 53 is all about?
Oh, yeah.
53 days till the pool opens.
That's
right.
right.
That is a big deal, and I know a lot of social members are standing up and clapping right now.
Yes.
53 days until opening night, which will be Friday, May 24th. We're excited about that. That is Memorial Day weekend. We got great big plans planned for that weekend. But Chance, we received so much positive feedback about your stories of family history and the club. I'd like for you to just talk a little bit about the history of the Woodhaven pool itself.
Well, it's a unique pool, as we've already mentioned, but that's one of the things that separates us. But also, it's evolved over the years, and I don't know how many people were there, 28, 29, 30 years ago, but that's when we first opened up the pool area and added more concrete deck space around the pool, and we put in our cabana bar. Well, so far in the last 28 years, 3 times we've had to add deck space to the pools, and 3 times we've had to increase the size of the cabana bar as well. We've added the palm trees, and that was probably, my gosh, how long has that been now, Lisa? Probably 10, 12 years, something like that.
I guess that.
Which is one of the things that really kind of separate us. And, I remember as a kid swimming on the swim team, and it was just always a blast. So many people come together with their families and hang out. And like you said earlier about the grandparents, the parents, and just brings back a lot of memories. And the pool is so nice. We used to have about 30 years ago a baby pool as well, but nobody really was in the baby pool very often because it was 1 foot around the other pool. So everybody wanted to be in the same pool together. So we actually covered up that baby pool 30 years ago. And then since we put concrete over it and grew some palm trees.
And I understand the bar has grown a few times as well.
Oh, yes. Yes, it has.
Very important, the cabana bar there. So one thing.
Cruising Confusion.
Right.
It's coming up soon in the Woodhaven Punch.
Woodhaven.
One thing you just mentioned, I'd like Lisa to talk a little bit more about. Now is the time to think about swim team for all our kids, the Woodhaven Wave swim team.
Yes, we have a swim team. It ages and range from 4 to 18 years old. If your child is a swimmer, this would be a great place for them to make some friends. If you want more information, we do have an ice cream social that'll be coming up. You can come out, gather the information about the swim team. If it looks like something you're interested in for your child, you can get signed up that day, and the kids get to have some ice cream. But we also have like tadpoles and frogs. So if your child's not quite ready for the swim team, they have some opportunities prior to get some extra swim lessons in. So, yeah,
Now
great opportunity.
You do have to be a member of the club, but grandchildren are welcome.
That
So
is correct.
We have over 120 or so on the team, and we're growing each year, so that's exciting.
Yeah, I'd like to expand on that just a little bit. The tadpoles and the frogs, really, tadpoles are for the young kids that they start out by, just putting their face in the water and then blowing bubbles in the water and really just getting comfortable. So it's a great way to introduce your kids to the pool at Woodhaven. Then they kind of graduate to moving out in a deeper area, and then the last thing they try to get them to do towards the end of the season is jumping into the deep pool and swimming like 4 feet to the ladder. Then once they do that, then they can move over and become a frog and start swimming a little bit more, learning a stroke. And then once they graduate and can swim the length of the pool, that's when they move on to the Woodhaven Wave swim team.
And we've got some amazing lifeguards. Chelsea is our pool manager. We can't fail to mention her today. She's coming back for another year. She's got our lifeguard staff all ready to go. It's going to be an amazing summer.
Yeah, the first time ever that we had almost every single guard coming back, and it's kudos to Chelsea running a fantastic department. And we're full on lifeguards about 2 months ago, and everybody around town is still struggling to find some. So
everybody wants to be at Woodhaven, even the lifeguards.
Amen.
Quick story there. My wife, Cindy, actually in the early 80s, she went to Fern Creek High School. She was a lifeguard at Woodhaven growing up. And I asked her the other day, I said, was Chance that snot-nosed little kid running around the pool? And she said, no, actually, his younger brother Kent was. So there you have it.
He'll be glad to hear that.
Well,
I can't wait to tell him.
Yeah, he mentioned that lifeguards are all coming back. Well, 25 years ago when I started Woodhaven, it was just supposed to have been a temporary job. It was just going to be a career change, a stepping stone between a career change. And 25 years later, I've done a little bit of everything. I did run the pool for a few years and then went to catering and membership. But
here you are.
As a toast to you, you're a great person to work for.
You're fantastic.
Congratulations on 25.
Love having her
That's
smile
amazing.
around.
All right. Besides the opening of the pool, we've got so many great events all throughout the year. We've mentioned a few, but I'd like to elaborate a little bit, especially the ones that we have coming this spring and summer. We just had Easter brunch, was amazing. So, Lisa, can you tell us a little bit more about some of these upcoming spring events, starting here with Derby party?
Yes, that's probably our next big event. Is our Derby party. We'll start at about 11 in the morning when the first race goes off, and we're there all the way to the last race, and that's usually around 7, maybe 7:30. So we have a buffet, an unlimited buffet for lunch and dinner. It's all one cost. So I believe the only thing you have to purchase is your drinks, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Come on out.
So
We've got
it's a
some
fun day.
jackpots for each race. We've
Yes.
got lots of fun and excitement. It's just a great festive day for the members. And parking is free, and you don't have to fight the crowd.
Right.
And it truly is. I think it's probably one of my top 3 favorite events of the year for sure.
Yeah, and it's great to see it on those big screen TVs we have. So.
And then we got Mother's Day brunch coming right after that.
And you heard about our Easter brunch. How many people? So
about 800
you
or so.
definitely want to get your reservations early. Once we post it and get all the final details out for Mother's Day brunch, that's always a great day for you to come out and celebrate the moms. And then there'll be the grand opening of the pool. That's always we throw a big party on that Friday, starting at 4:00. We'll have a great band and celebrate the opening season. So, and then we have our dive-ins. Everybody always likes coming to the dive-ins and watching a good movie. Or once again, our kids' carnival. We do have a couple adult pool parties. And I did want to mention Camp Woodhaven. We can't forget that. Camp Woodhaven is a new event we have for our members and the grandkids, if you're interested in that, or even if a member kid wants to bring out a best friend to it. You can they're week-long camps, and there's 4 different dates for you to choose from. You can get more information on this camp as kecamps.com. They'll go over the details. You can get registered for that, but it sounds like a fun week. You can do a little swimming, a little golf. They're going to have arts and crafts. They have different themes for days, like Wacky Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, and some of the things they do for Thankful Thursday was maybe they'll write letters to some of our people in the services, or write, something for kids in the hospital, things that are a little, unprivileged.
It's going to be a
kids
great new event for sure.
Yes,
Golf
yes.
and swim,
Yes.
the whole week of activities for your kids.
It's going to be.
And the sign up is available now.
Yes.
All right.
And you don't want to miss out
Yep.
because that's something that'll probably sell out. Most of our events do. So get your kids signed up early. And I know that's going to be a blast for them.
Speaking of blast, I'm going to switch it over to Chance and talk about really our premier event of the summer is our Family Blast.
Right, and it's been fantastic for the last probably 12 years or so, and we expect a bigger crowd this year than it was last year and the year before. We had the best response ever this year. Or this past year for the show, the fireworks show itself. It was great. And this year, we're going to spend some more money and make it even bigger and better. Everybody loved last year the giant firebomb that we lit off. Most everyone thought it was an accident and something blew up. That wasn't the case.
I thought it was my car.
Right. It was designed that way. So this year, look out for more giant fire bombs. But it's going to be a great event.
July 3rd.
Correct.
Mark your calendar for that one. That will be the party of the summer for sure.
Yes.
And speaking of summer parties, we're going to bring back an old favorite. We're excited about that. That will be this summer in July. Stay tuned for details and an exact date, but I want you to speak to the summer luau.
Right. So the luau, some 20 to 30 years ago, was one of our biggest events. And Lisa's been there for many of them. And we'd have about 700 people out. We'd roast a hog. We had a little golf tournament included with it. And some of the, a lot of it was revolved around just at the pool. So it's for all the social members and the golf members and guests. And I actually remember the one year, it was such a big event. This was 2003. I was anxious because we were trying to get everything ready, and my wife was pregnant, and she was due the day before on the 27th, June 27th. And we went in, and they did a 4D ultrasound on my wife, Anissa, and they said, well, the baby is 10 pounds and 4 ounces, and so we need to go ahead and take him in a C-section. And she's like, well, when would we do that? And it's like, well, what about in 2 hours? And she looked at me. She's like, "There's no way. Family's not here. We got some planning to do." And they said, "Well, it needs to happen soon. How about tomorrow at 6 a.m.?" I said, "I can't do that. It's the luau." And my wife gave me this look, and I don't want to ever get that look again. I'll tell you, I made a mistake there for sure. We went in the next day, and then I had to leave the hospital and go tell Lisa, unfortunately, you're going to be running the luau, but everything went off without a hitch, and we're looking forward to bringing it back.
And that's why your son's middle name is Capona Ono.
Yes, exactly right.
Okay, that explains that.
Right.
Again, the summer is upon us, really. We want our members to go check out through our app. We've got an updated calendar. As Chance mentioned, we're going to have an updated club website. There's plenty of opportunities to get all this information right in the palm of your hand and know what's coming up and have details for these events. Most of them do sell out, and we're excited about that. One that is coming up in April, and again, Chance, I want to talk a little bit further about this because we've made a little tweak to the format. It was previously a full golf couples event. We're expanding that now, but it's going to be an exciting event. It's the Birdies, Brews, and Barbecue Festival.
Yes.
It's coming up Saturday, April 27th, so just in a few weeks.
Correct. And should be fantastic. We're going to host this all around Wits End putting green. We're going to have lots of beer vendors, and we're going to have probably 8-10 different items on the food menu. It's going to be fantastic. Chef Milton does a great job with all the barbecues, and there's going to be lots of things. You can ask anybody that's been to these in the past. They love the food, but we're going to have putting opportunities to compete. We're going to have some closest to the pins. We're going to do stuff out on the golf course all day long. We're going to have some music out there, and it's going to be a great event. Going to be great.
So one-time price for everything. You
Yes.
get the wine, beer, seltzer tasting
Seltzers.
from local craft breweries coming in, the barbecue, and just a great day of social activity with other members.
Right.
Last year, I think we had a little over 125, 130 people. We want this to be a 300-400 person event.
Right.
And we need our social members to come out, make this an afternoon with your spouse, and have a great day.
Yes. Super affordable too. $60. You get in everything. It's your food, your drinks, everything's included there.
One thing, and Lisa mentioned this when you talk to members about Wits End.
Yes.
This is coming up on our first anniversary. We just opened Wits End last year. I think it snowed that night, and we had a big crowd out
Right.
there. But it was a huge success last year. But we just want to reiterate to all of our members, because it is a complimentary, activity for all members.
Yes.
And we want kids and grandkids and the adults, social members, to come on out And whether you know how to putt or if you even own a putter, we can provide putters, right?
Right.
And come out and enjoy.
Yes, so that's a great way to get some friends introduced to Woodhaven. You know, not everybody can hit it 300 yards down the middle like you do all the time, Richard, but anybody can putt. You know, even the kids. It's a great family. I mean, I'm sure most everybody at some time has played putt somewhere. But this is, until you experience it, it's hard to imagine how much fun it is on real turf.
And it's way better than Putt Shack.
Oh, yeah, way better. Absolutely.
And it's included in your membership.
Right.
Yes.
Just come on out. And what I really love about it is you can play 18 holes, have a ball, and it takes you like an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing.
Right.
And then you go back in and have a cocktail in the bar.
Right.
All right. Well, that's exciting stuff this summer. We're so excited for all the events. It's going to be an amazing 2024, one of the best years for Woodhaven ever, for sure. So, Chance, I think it's officially time to make the announcement. This is going to be a true game changer for the future of Woodhaven Country Club. Rumors have been swirling around the club for weeks, and today is April Fool's Day, so be careful what you believe.
Right.
But, Chance, let's make that announcement.
Yeah, we're real excited. We're going to add a new amenity. It's going to be a giant slide in the deep pool area. It's a very large 3-flume slide. It's about 35 foot wide and 27 and a half feet tall. And we're going to have a slide at 10 feet, one at 12 feet, and then the tallest slide will be at 16 feet. So the kids are going to just absolutely love this, eat it up, and they're going to want to do it all day long. And we can't wait. And we're going to have to come up with a name for the new slide, something fun, you know.
That's the Woodhaven way.
Right.
We will do that for sure. And I know we did a lot of research on this particular slide, talked to facilities in Arizona and Georgia, and one of the main reasons that we went with this slide is because of the safety feature.
100%. We want to protect the kids. The way it's set up, the way you get up the slide is 4x4 padded platforms that you step up into. But once you step onto the slide, it's completely enclosed, so nobody can fall or there's no way out, and the tubes are all completely enclosed. So it's the safest slide on the market.
And how many adult members are we going to have to rescue off of that slide that get like halfway down and might get a little stuck? I'm not going to mention any names, but they know who they are.
Right. Well, we hope that doesn't happen. But
is it a medium slide or a large slide?
It's a large slide. We do have a weight limit on it. You got 250 pound is the weight limit. So
maybe we should have a girth limit.
Yeah, we might need to. But it's another great thing that we're trying to further separate ourselves at Woodhaven from other clubs. There's not one country club I know of that has this kind of an event or this kind of a slide. So we're super excited. It should be in. They're going to start working on it the first week of May, and they'll be done with it. The goal is by May 13th, and we'll be up and running on the 24th of May.
Well, that's certainly exciting news about the slide, and what's really exciting is that we're able to provide this to our membership without any member assessments whatsoever. Lisa?
That's right. That is one of the most selling points about Woodhaven is that we have no food minimums or no assessments, and we're able to do all this exciting new things, so we're glad to have the new members join us.
We just want the members to come out and enjoy the club, and that's what we do. Is we provide the services, amenities, and we're excited about this year.
Yes.
All right, I think that's about all the time we have. It looks like this edition, our second edition, we hope everybody enjoyed it. I want to thank Chance and Lisa for coming out today and their great insight. The preparation is done. The investments have been made. Now it's time to come out and enjoy the club. Be sure to tune in next month. We will feature everything golf. We'll be joined by head professional Miles Mahan to discuss Woodhaven golf, all the new happenings around the driving range, and also the upcoming PGA at Valhalla. So until then, thank you for your support of Woodhaven, and we'll see you at the club.